Warning, this is not intended to diagnose, treat, or prescribe any disease, disability, or disorder you might have. Please do two things before putting any of the information in this video to use. As this is not medical advice, it is only pure information, and I'm never going to claim I'm a doctor or claim to prescribe anything, as I am not about I try to be as little about quackery as possible. 1. Consult your healthcare professional and make sure you get both their consent and willingness to work with you. If you don't, then never go any further past this warning. 2. For those who listen and acquire their healthcare professional's consent and willingness to work with you, get allergy and sensitivity tested for any and all of the foods, substances, supplements, or extracts I may refer to. If you don't heed these warnings, follow these two pieces of medical advice, I will not be responsible for any of your actions. You have been thoroughly warned, and you have been advised. Don't try this shit at home. Take care. On to the video. What's up, guys? Western Public Savage recording live. I'll tell you in part 2, but I'll tell you about sustainable pork in the next video. But today I want to show you what I did with these pork ribs. All right, check this out. Okay, bada ding, bada boom. Look at that. So, what is that for? What is this? What is this for? What did I do to them? Well, I properly seasoned them. And what I did, it's very simple. I rinsed them a little bit, and I patted them dry with paper towels and threw them in the trash can. Washed my hands thoroughly because hygiene's important. And then what I did was I drizzled extra virgin olive oil on them. Sprinkled a very thin layer of this Conrico brand wheat and gluten-free and MSG-free chipotle all-purpose seasoning. It has chipotle powder in it. Very, very thin layer of that, very lightly. Then what I use is I use Chef Paul Prudhom's toasted onion and garlic seasoning. It also has some seaweed flake in it. And it's in the ingredient list. It also contains palm oil, so it's a stabilizer. Look, it's got seaweed in one of the ingredients. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says seaweed right there. Seaweed right up above. It's seaweed is one of the ingredients, so you might get trace iodine in your system through that means. So, it's a possibility is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's definite, but then what I did was I did generous coatings of this seasoning. I let them sit for about 30 minutes to 40 minutes, maybe even an hour, but it to steep and infuse into the ribs. It's McCormick Grill Mates Applewood Rub, and it is excellent. And there you have it. And now I'm going to show you what I did. I got the electric smoker ready. And I'll take you out there. I'm going to get my coffee in a few minutes. There's no way I could make it without you. There's no way I try to survive. There's no way without you in my life. I know I would never last a day. There's no way. Now I want to tell you something. A couple things as I do this. Electric smoker. I don't know how she got hold of this thing. It was promoted by, I think it was promoted by Steve Harvey, if I'm not mistaken. I cut these up. I got some free pecan wood from somebody, and I cut it up by hand. Been soaking it in this water. What I'm going to do is, can't show you. Let me bring it closer, and then I can. See? That. What I did with this electric smoker is very simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on, set the temperature, press minus so it'll go from If I push the minus button, it goes down. The very lowest is 100 degrees. So when I press down again, it'll go back up to the top. So it'll go in that. So it's looped in this digital. Set temp to 75. I'll just put about 5, 6, 7 hours on there. Set time. It's not really the timing I'm going to use because I'm going to time it a certain amount and I'm going to take it off. So what I'm going to do is, since I got it set to 275 degrees, I'm going to let it heat up. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let them coals down there heat up. You get a little mini cast iron skillet thing. Little small little deal here. It's going to look like this. It's going to look like this. You know why? You're better off doing it this way because you're going to have, you need soaked chips. What you're doing is you're not trying to burn it. You're trying to slowly pyrolyze it and partially burn it with the, that's what the moisture's there for. It's to limit that. So you want partial combustion and pyrolysis to release smoke. And that smoke's what flavors it. And if you got proper antioxidants in your meat, it might possibly reduce carcinogen content. It might. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but it's possible. Then again, I'm confused. I'm confusing the pork with pork, ribs, and bacon. My bad. Now that it would definitely be true. You'd use antioxidants additions to what's already there in the meat if you raise it properly. And that is what I'm getting. That's for the bacon, part of the curing of bacon, and that, my friends, is what you want. And when you do bacon, you got to experiment with it and be safe with it. Doing that bowl right there, put that water in the bottom, do a little bit of that. Now if you want to do something else, you can use some, like, you got like a booze party in your backyard you let go on one night, you know, that's got booze and shit involved, and you got some people, you know, in the backyard while you're doing shit in your house, keep yourself your relatives got their friends over or something like that, and they leave a bottle of Jack Daniels they don't come get within a week or two. Go out there, grab it, store it, and soak you some chips in that. But you're going to have to cut these bitches smaller than I did. Cut these down a bit thinner. But what you do is you get them wood chips, cut them up like I did, but smaller with a hatchet, hand out, smaller, and then get some Jack Daniels and soak them bitches in that. And then throw you some freshly bought Jack Daniels smoking chips. And a little of the whiskey and a little water into this little pan right here. Little pan deal. That is going to add, and you do that 2 times, the first 2 times in smoking this shit, you're going to have excellent flavor. Now if you did sugar maple wood, which is the wood wood is cut from the tree that makes maple syrup. If you do that, you got yourself. And you do that instead of pecan, which is what I got here, some pecan. You'll have a kind of mapley hinted bourbon infused. Let's just say you'll have probably one of your best ways to smoke ribs possible. One of your best ways. That's going to be so good. I had a dirty joke. I said these are gonna be so damn good that you'd slap something, but it ain't the traditional slap your grandma or slap your mommy. No, I had a dirty joke, but I'd rather not say. I'm not in the mood for it today, and I'm not in the mood to be that fucked up. He says he's not in the mood. How funny! Ha ha ha! Fuck it. But once you get this shit going and heat it up, that's when you got this to put on. When it gets heated up good, when the coals heat up and it gets hot in the inside of that grill, that's when you put this pan in. Like I said, this electric smoker, and ideally, you need to plug this sumbitch onto a power strip, a surge protector power strip. Gotta be a surge protector. It's got to be surge protected. Surge protected. If you don't, you're defeating the purpose. Because there's times when power outages occur and you might accidentally leave the son of a bitch plugged in. So you've got to have that. You cannot skimp out on surge protection. It costs a little money, but it'll save you in the long run because of replacement. You won't need to replace the shit. In my life, I know I would never last a day. There's no way. It's about 146 degrees in here. Oh shit. 146 degrees. Next thing you do, since I got all these racks scraped off good, pop these bitches in there. Scraped off. Pop them in there. That's hot. It's hotter than... Shit, this fucker's hotter than a damn foursome with it's hotter than a white guy with a BWC and a foursome with 3 black chicks. Oh shit! God damn! Then again, 6-word philosophy. Fuck right in the pussy. But anyways, continuing on, enough of that, enough of my dirty humor. Letting my autism leak out more than usual. Set these directly on that heated coal. Let that build up heat a little bit. I'll go get me a bucket of water. And I'm going to show you that in part 2. And after I do that, time these bitches. So I'm going to use the smoker as a way to infuse them with smoke and to cook them. So I'm going to need a bucket or a pan of water to put down in these bottom racks that's separate from these top 2. Don't worry, there's plenty of room. There's plenty of room, not to worry. I'll see you in a bit.